Video started. So welcome. I am getting myself ready, and I did get the video live stream started, and it went ahead and started automatically. So definitely we'll be waiting for a couple of more people to come on board. I have my pattern here ready, and in just about 30 seconds I will get started. So in the meantime, I will start showing, excuse me, I got a little bit tongue-tied. I'm going to be doing this set right here. I have the pattern cut, and let me see here. Oh, I just lost something that I was doing. So lost my train of thought. So one more thing that I need to do here. All right, so I was getting my train of thought, getting my things ready, because when I put the camera, it started automatically. So I wanted to get my things going. So again, we're going to be doing sewing for McCalls tutorial. So I'm going to be doing it just as the pattern is right here for G. I have the pants, I have the top. So this is the actual pattern here. This is the back, and I have it in lavender. This is the front, and I'm going to put it right here so that you can see. So it is, the pattern piece is like this. So you cut it on a fold. This little part right here is the neck. This right here is the sleeve, so it's going to be very thin sleeve. So when I sew the back over here in the back, I'm going to put it on top. It's going to be like this. So let's pretend that it's together, and when I sew it, this is going to be the little spaghetti sleeve right there. And the pants are going to be out of denim. And this is what the pattern looks like. It has a little bit of a flare. And what I did with the pattern, I actually gave it a little bit more because when I printed it, it was kind of not at 100%. So what I did is I gave myself just a little bit more because I made some pants, and I altered it. So right here, so I altered it, and instead of getting the little wavy part out, I made it like it is. So if you notice right here, it is at the same length. So when I did it, I went ahead and did these. Well, this is the second set. The first set came out short, very, very short. So this one is intended for skipper. So just be careful when you're printing. This is the printed out version. I do have the actual original, and let's see here. I already have it ready. So this is going to be something for another video. So this is made out of bark cloth. So hopefully you got the gist of what I did on this other set. So that's the reason why I gave myself a little bit more. So one more thing, 10 more seconds, and I'm going to get started with, oh my goodness, everything is happening. I'm going to get started with the sewing tutorial. I also have the pattern, let me see where it is, right here. I also have the pattern for the hat, and I did bring out the felt. So I have all these fun colors. and I will cut it and sew it. And I'm going to be doing it just as the pattern has it. The pattern says that you need felt for the hat. Let's see, G. Okay, right here, G. You need felt. Where is it? Okay, so for the, I can't see it. Okay, so you need felt over here for the cap and the pants. So the pants I'm doing it actually, I'm doing the pants out of denim. So this is actual jean material. So it's really beautiful. I have been using this going on 10 years. And what I do with my fabric, I basically use it once a year. So, and then I change the pattern. So this is awesome. Awesome material. And I will show you. I have 3 different things. Every time I use this, I make it different. So here's my other Francie body out of the same material. I'm going to make a bow. This is a short dress. And that's going to be on another live stream when I bring everything. I have 3. This is going to be the 3rd one. So let's get started. I gave you a little bit of a preview and a little bit of an introduction for the next live stream. And right now we're going to be doing this right here. And let me see here. My goodness, I was going a little wonky. So let's get started. So I'm going to be moving all my things out away. So we're going to be doing this after I do the pants. I have my dog Lilu here, and I'm going to take these pants out. This is from the wonderful newest bar cloth, vintage bar cloth material that I bought. It's from the 1960s, and this is from an actual people clothes. It's from a festive skirt. So, oops. So moving my pieces along and my patterns. So here we go. We're going to do the blouse later. We're just going to start with the pants and moving everything along. So here we go. I am trying to do this as close as possible so that you have a very good view of the process. Okay, so moving along, I'm going to move the blouse. So the first thing to do is this part right here, which is the belt, not the belt, the back. And this is where you're going to be putting the metal snap or a snap or even a bead. You can put a bead in there and a chain loop. So my daughter's coming, so I'll talk to her in a little second. Yeah? Yeah?
Did you forget you were cooking the meat?
Oh, yeah. I asked you to keep an eye on it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I just turned it off right now. It's good.
It's good? Okay. All right. I'm doing live stream right now, but it's okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. There, my daughter comes, and the cats are always with her. So the cats are here, and they're doing their little meow. So, okay. So, hi. Hey, the good thing about the camera being right over here is that the cats won't be able to jump. You hear her? They're going a little bit crazy. So here is the sewing and then the other one. So I'm going to put them next to each other. And this right here is going to be the front. This right here. This part. So I'm going to sew it. You see how close the camera is? It's like my finger goes in there and it becomes a giant finger. It becomes the Godzilla of sewing. So let's see. Let me take it up a little bit away. How is that? And align it here. So okay. So because this is denim, I am not going to use a serger. It's not going to go anywhere. It is thick denim material. So denim is jean material. So it's like your lighter jean. All right. But I will go ahead and these are my bad scissors. Where's my other scissor? Here it is. So I will do the little easement here because right over here in the middle. So welcome everybody coming. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing much more tutorials with actual vintage patterns for your dolls. And some of these are, you know, kind of hard. So this is what it looks like. We just sewed this part. So this is what we have right now. So we're going to sew the sides. But before that, we're going to do the hem. So that's the next thing to do. Oops. I almost did it the wrong way. So there is going to be a slight little curve here. So I'm going to ease it. That's actually going to help. And like I said, I am lucky that this is denim material. And I'm going to be doing just a very small little hem. I mean little fold for the hem. And it's going to help me for the length. So I'm going to do the other one and do 3, 1, 2, 3, just to help it. So the thing that I like to do, if you haven't noticed, my niche with my dolly clothes, I love buying vintage flower power, boho, festival material because they're bright, they're very beautiful, and you will find that like in Hawaiian clothes. The problem with Hawaiian clothes is that they're just huge print flowers. It's like the whole muumuu is huge print. So finding these little doll scale is very hard. Not only that, it's very hard to find it because they are fabrics that have been sold, but the farther we're going away from the 1960s, the harder it is. But I still look forward to finding good fabric. So now I am adjusting this and getting it here. So this one is a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is ease this part a little bit. And by doing this, this is going to, like magic, see that? That is going to let me pin it at the end and have the connection happen right here. And like I said, like magic, it's going to allow me to sew it all the way over here. And that is because I went ahead and gave myself just a little bit more. So if you can see right there, that is the flow of this part right here. So it has to be flowing. So let's do this right now. And I do believe I have some fabric over here. And let me see here. Okay. And let me take this out because I'm going to all right, there we go. And like magic, we have it right at the end. And you can go over, you will see in the beginning that there was a quite a gap. So now I'm going to cut it. All right, so now for the other one. So let's see how this one is doing. I need a little bit more help over here. Again, this is denim. This is jean material, so it's going to be hard. That's why you see all right. I am massaging it through. I do have some very nice, okay, so this one is the one that's going to need a little bit of help. So again, I'm going to give it a little bit of easement so that I can sew this all the way through to the top. Okay, so what I was about to say, I was thinking of the top. It's so groovy. I do have this trim that I do want to use, and just to give it like a really funky belt. So I'll show you in a second. All right, this one worked out a lot better. So see that? So I'm going to use that because this is like a hip hugger. So now that we have that, now that we have to sew this little part right here. So let's see. It's going to be a little bit tricky because we have a very little area, but it's not impossible. So we're going to be sewing by section. Section. And for everybody or the people that are just joining right now, welcome. We're doing a McCalls Francie tutorial. And I'm working on item number G. These are the pants. I'm using the actual pattern. I printed mine out, and I don't know if it's because the way I printed it, and I have it printed out. I don't know if it's the way I printed and I didn't notice that it should have been actual size, but mine came a little bit shorter. So I did a little bit of adjustments, gave myself a little bit more room. And if it is tight pants on Francie, because it's smaller all the way around. It's smaller on the length, on the width, but it is going to be a lot nicer. Okay, did you see how I sewed that? I sewed and then I gave myself room and then I sewed it again. So that's how you do that. I mean, I have sewn it by hand with a needle and thread. You can do that too. But it's very helpful because this is denim. This is jean material. And right now it's going to come the fun part. Let me show you in a second after I turn this inside out. And I have Francie or Twiggy in a Francie body. They have Francie body. So I have Twiggy here waiting. And let me bring her here. She is going to be our model for this. It is very tight, like I mentioned. Okay, so turning the clothes inside out is always what takes time. And especially this one because it is thick. See that? Hi, Lily. So I'm towards the end, so that's why I'm doing this. And by doing this, I minimize the danger of poking a hole or damaging the fabric. Hello there, welcome. Okay, so there's one. And where is my, okay, I'm using the scissors. Okay. I guess I don't have lavender in that package, so let's see. All right, so look how groovy this is, and look how little and amazing this this print is for Francie Dolly scale. Okay, we are putting this on her. Look how amazing and beautiful the pants are. So okay, so look, see how they're on the hip? They're hip huggers. And there's the other part right here. So let me see if she can stay there for a little while. Here we go. Look at this fabulous trim. Isn't this amazing? Oh my God, look how groovy this is. So let's figure out how much I'm going to need here. It's gonna go like this. I'm gonna use a very tiny snap. So I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna actually start from here. So go like this. I'm going to cut it right there. So isn't this so amazing? This is going to come out so nice. I bought this years ago, but I'm sure if you look, if you're very interested in this look, and then you want to do your own, let me see what it is. It's Simplicity, and I bought it probably at Joann's trim, and that's it. That's all it says. And let me give you the, so that you can see the number. 10 millimeters. And there's the number if you want to look at the number. Okay, so I am not sponsored in any way. I'm just doing that for you. I have not been in a Joann's in many, many years. I would have to guess 2017. Probably 2017, 2018 was the actual last time that I ever stepped foot in a Joann's. And that is a fabric store. That is a corporate fabric store. Oops. I'm getting ahead of myself. And let's hold that here. That's my dog too. She's a little bit anxious. I'll show you in a second. There's like this little area in there. See that? Right in the middle is where I went ahead and I sewed in and out. And my dog wants me to hold her. What is it, sweetie? Hold on. I have been doing live streams. This is my third one. My second one was the male. Okay, so look at that. Look how amazing this looks. It's so groovy. Yeah, I am. I just sewed this right now. Look how amazing that is. Oh, I just pulled her pants down. So this is amazing. I will be using more of this. Oh, so very cool. So right now, I'm going to move her to the side and I'm going to sew the blouse. So I just got rid of it. Let's see. I just got rid of the pattern. I don't know. It probably flew away. So this part is going to go here in the back. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So we're going to do the back. So one goes over. Okay, so this is what it looks like this. You know why? I think your dog was listening to my dog whimpering. That's if your dog was interested, it's because my dog was asking for some attention. Just right now. Okay, so let's sew this through. So your dog was listening to my doggie's distress for some attention. Okay, so I just put the two pieces, and now I'm going to open this up, and now we get to see the blouse. I wonder if I didn't take that much. Let's see here. Okay, so see that? I really need to take more. And again, this is because, let me see here, it needs to be like this. So let's go in here and just take a little tiny bit more. This is because my printout did not come out right. So just by a little bit. So I'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so I'll just move it like this. That's the neighbors. He's having a party and they're leaving. You hear that? So loud that the other car's alarm is going off. And that's the other reason why I didn't start my live stream. So they're leaving. They're leaving and all the other cars' alarms are going crazy. Okay. My goodness. I mean, it's the house to the right, in the front, and to the right, they rent it. So, I mean, we've been living here since 1980, since 1983. So, I mean, that's what you get when the owners rent their home. So here we go. All right. So there it is. So now I'm going to be working on the neck. And I'm going to turn it to the side. And I'm going to, you really must do this for this because it's so tiny. And give it plenty. I would say about 1/4 of an inch. And it could be, again, it could be tiny because my printout came out small. So see how much I cut in there? I cut about 1/4 of an inch. Let me show you on Francie. It's really like up to, see that? And let's see the pattern. Well, this is the pattern right here. It is pretty high. So that's pretty high there too. So I'm going to do my tool. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm going to actually cut it at an angle so that I can have more. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I'll just barely have enough. So what we should do actually is stay sew this. So I'm going to go ahead and basically let's call this basting. And it would be a good idea to iron this, but I'm on live stream and that's going to be taking a very long time. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, because this is like almost like ironing. So now I'm going to put this in here. Oh my God. Yeah, I am very patient. And I try to do it as fast as I can. Oops. See what happens when you do things fast? But sewing does take a long time. And the doll pieces are not like people clothes pieces. They're very strange pieces, like this one right here. I mean, look how they designed this one. I mean, that you had to add this little piece just to give it, you know, I don't know. So I'm doing the tulle. This is actually the best and fastest thing to do. You can go ahead and buy bias tape to do the fold, or you can do your own bias tape. But in order to do a bias tape, you have to cut it right smack in the middle. I'll go ahead and put the link where I showed you how to do your very own bias tape. So I'll include this after the live stream. So now that I have the tulle, I am going to sew the neck. And this is the best and the easiest thing to do so that you can have yourself a really nice looking neck for your doll. And I am hugging right here. I am hugging the neck, and that is going to guarantee me that, or basically give me the best looking equal distance when you're going to be looking at it facing forward. Get all this here. So after the blouse, I'm going to work on the cap, and that should be very quick. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to pull it a little bit. After, I am going to, like this right here, just remove this here. Because it was really, really close. So I know you're saying, oh, what are you doing? It's quite all right. It's already sewed in here. And I don't want this to be facing. All right, there we go. All right, that's the inside. That's like looking underneath the hood. And then I'll fix the this other part. But it looks much nicer. I needed to do that. Got to be very careful so that I don't cut the fabric. So now I'm going to sew the back. Very short. I mean, like a very tight little fold. And right here too. So everything right now is going to be so easy. We're almost done. All the hard things to do has been done. And this part right here is the sleeve. So we are going to double fold the sleeve. And see what I'm doing over here? I'm semi-creasing it so that it stays in place. And I'll do the other side. Oh, awesome. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can do this with a needle and thread too. It just takes a little bit longer, of course. Oh, my dog is coming. She's being a good girl. Okay. So now I just did the hem, and I'm going to fold it and hold it with the pin. And I'm going to position this right there. And I'm going to do the same for the other side. I'm going to move it just a little bit. Like that. You won't be able to see it from the other side. The fabric moved. All right. I'm just going to put it there to hold it. And I am looking to hold this in place. So all I have to do is just sew, sew, sew. Okay, there we go. And this part, I'm going to fold it like this, and then I'm going to iron it after. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this one. And there we go. My favorite? I mean, I love skipper dolls. Oops. I need to go higher here. I do like skipper, but I do have, my second favorite is Francie. I really like Francie dolls. I love Poppy Parker, but I don't have one. They're very expensive. Oh, there's my doggy again. Let me know if your dog hears her. So I'm clipping it all the way. She acts like a puppy. She's 13 or 14 years old. I mean, she's a sweetheart. She is a Maltese. She needs a lot of my attention. And like I mentioned, I've been doing live streams. Okay, so I just clipped it, and that gives it a really good opening. And I'm going to do the hem right now. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to sew it or hem it for a double fold. Or actually, I think I could do the double fold right now, but let's see here. I could put it through the serger, but the serger takes a lot. So I'm just going to do one, and then you'll see that I'm going to sew it a second time. This is the easiest way to have a very nice sewing on the inside. And I do this because I sell them. I sell these items, and I want it to look, you know, nice in the inside. All right, so right now with this, oh, thank you. So look, I went ahead and checked, and it is the same length. So right now, I'm going to go ahead. Oh my God, what a mess. Let's take this out. I'm going to have to take the whole thing out because it really bothers me to see dirty thread, and that's what I call dirty thread there. So it's only a little bit. I'm just going to, and this is going to be on the inside anyways, but I needed to get rid of it. All right, there. And yeah, there's a lot of thread everywhere. So now I'm going to do it again. And on the inside, you'll see 2 threads, but on the outside, you're just going to see 1. And I'll show you in just about a minute. Okay, and that's the outside. And that's the inside. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of house cleaning here. I think this is long enough to where I'm going to tuck this in, because I really want to see the amazing belt. Okay, so I will show you. This is what it looks like in the back. See that extra piece that was sewn on? That's this piece right here. Calm down, sweetie. All right. Let's put this on Francie. This is a cute little blouse here. All right, so let's put this on. See the spaghetti sleeve? All right, let's put this down. And I just made the blouse, so it doesn't have any snaps right now. But let's see this. I'm tucking it in. And I'm going to put a pin for right now. Let me see here. I'm putting it on my lap so I can tuck this in. And I'm going to hold it with the pin. And then I'm going to put the snap in there. Look how cool this is. Put it right there. Okay, bye. Thank you. You got to see it. You got to see this. So, okay. So the next thing to do is I'm going to be doing the cap. This is the pattern. And bye. Thank you. And I'm going to use, how about if I use this one? What do you think? Or let me try doing it with the fabric. Let's see how we can do fabric. And for this part right here, I'm going to put tulle. Or actually, let's just finish this because I know my dog is wanting to go. I'm going to do it with the middle one. The middle pink. I don't have any other felt in front of me. So, I don't think so. I don't think that I do. Okay, so it had a little bit of, there's my cat crying too. Everybody's crying in my house. All my little animals. Taking too long. Alright, so I'm going to cut it according to the pattern. Right there. This is a very beautiful bubblegum pink. Let's see here. So after I cut it from the piece here, I'm going to cut the little intricate areas. I just want to get it out of here. And since this is felt, you don't need to do anything else other than sew it together. I think using fabric is a little bit more advanced, and I'll do that for another video. Okay, there. So now that I cut it away, I'm going to be cutting the intricate parts here. Right over here, you'll see that there is like a little dart. This is the cap front. I'm totally loving this set. What do you think? I am just totally loving it. I'm going to have to do one for me because once they're sold, they're sold. So okay, so now this is this part right here. It needs to be equal because this is the little cap. So the best way to know that you have it equal is to put it on the fold, and it's going to be like a little, like a copy right there. So this is going to be sewn up to that tip right there. So let's sew this, and we are almost going to be done. I am putting my stitch too tight. So it is super tight in here. It's a beautiful bubblegum pink color. My favorite. And the last part here. Okay. There it is. Here is the reveal for the cap. And let me see here. Let me clean this up right here. Let me try it on her, and then if it looks kind of like it needs helping, I will go ahead and fix it. Oh, that's really nice. I'm just going to fix the sides here. And actually sew all the way in right here. There's the part where okay, there. See what I did there? Very nice. That is so cool. There it is. That's where you get the cap from this pattern. I am digging it. So let me do a recap of bringing this one along. And I'm going to do a little bow for her. So I think that looks fantastic. And if I can find, let me see if I can find it here. I'm going to take a sip of water. My fabric. And I'm going to turn on the light because it's really dark. I am right here. I'm looking for the other, if I can, if it's here. Okay, so there is one more design that I made, really cute, out of this same material, right here, for Francie. So not bad. I am loving that right there. Let me give it one more try here. What do you want, kitty cat? And like I mentioned in the next video, I'm gonna have all three styles here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it here. And this came from this pattern, McCalls 8531. Let me see here. In a next video coming up, I will be going through all the items that I have done for Barbie and see what it is that I need to do to finish them. So looking at this right here, we just did this one. And the paisley would be too busy for that. So I think that was the best design for this fabric right here. And coming up next is going to be more fabric and more styles for Francie. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And if I can use that for another outfit, that would be fantastic. I do want to use this on a dress for Barbie. I think that would be really groovy. I just need to get a solid material, and I do have this material that I want to do right here. I want to do the nylons for the Tenterific. So I think it would be a great idea to design the nylons or the body and then go ahead and do it right now. So let's do that. Design the tights. Let me see if I can find. This is my where I do my pants. Oh, is this it? This is Francie right there. So with this right here outline, I am going to design the tights for her. And let's see. I think I'm going to use this right here. So this right here is Francie's body. So I'm just going to go ahead and with this design her tights. Let's see here. So you can see here. get me some tissue paper and go ahead and do the tights right here, right now. Right there. Okay. Okay, so that looks a little bit fat. So fold it in half. And let me see, I think that's a little bit too long, so I'm going to adjust it. Like right, yeah, I'm gonna adjust it like right here. Okay. Here is the pattern for Francie. And let's see, I'm going to cut the material. I think this is enough right here. I am cutting the fabric right now so that I can bring it forward. All right, there it is. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to cut it in the table here because I have a very small little space. There we go. All right, there we go. So just designed this for Francie. Hopefully it's not a big stretch, so hopefully it will fit her. And this is going to be this part right here. Hi, hello. So right now I just designed the I'm going to use this side because this looks more like Tinterific right here. So that's going to be on the outside. I've been wanting to do this, so look at that. Amazing color. And so I'm going to cut me some elastic here. I ordered some material that looks, well, it's not like Tinterific, but it's really a really nice vintage. So I will be doing that, and it's a green combination material. The knit is a little bit thick, so there goes my dog again. So it is thick, so I'm being very careful. I'm being very careful not to touch the elastic because I want to be able to pull it. Like right here, right now. Actually here. I think that's good right there. Almost done, little baby. Okay, so that's good enough. All right, so let's hold this here. It's so thick. I'm having trouble putting this through. I mean, it's a very good thickness. But what I was after was the color and the texture. So I'm going to be hugging the edge because it doesn't give a great elasticity. So I'm going to need every little inch that I can get from this. And because I just designed this right now, so this is the first rough draft. Hopefully it will fit her. And another thing, Francie has rubbery legs, so it's not as easy as if I were to put it on a straight leg Barbie. All right. right, so here's nothing. I'm going to turn this inside out. Any excess fabric in the inside is going to be a burden for the bend leg doll. So I am being very careful. I want it to have plenty of room on the inside. All right, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to so after the live stream, I'm definitely going to be listing this at my Ko-fi. I'm going to be cross-listing it, but for those that are not familiar with my Ko-fi shop, it is like my very own website along with a lot of other artists. I direct my own traffic to my Ko-fi shop, and it's not as crazy with the fees like my other two other selling platforms. So my prices are always better there. And so if you can take a look, I would greatly appreciate it. And happy to sell my product from there. So let's see here. So I'm just bottlenecking it at the moment. There we are. So I do have a straight leg Francie, a standard Francie, but we're going to try this out with the typical bend leg one, because that's what everybody has. So let's see how I designed this, if it works out. Again, this is not a major big stretch material, but I got it because of the color and the texture. It really looks like the Tenterific. So it's moving really nice. It has enough room. So you'll get to see here on live how easy this is going to be to put on. So I'm really happy. So it is very easy to put this on. And you get to see my technique of putting on the tights. There we go. The tights are on. And that is what I wanted to see, the texture. I mean, I can put this forward, I can put this like this, or I can put this part right here. So I'm going to be listing the tights separately, but it goes very nicely with this dress right here. So that looks very nice. Very pleased with the pattern. So I'm going to date this. Is it the 12th today? Well, anyways, I'm going to put the 12th. This is Francie. Knit. Not too much stretch. So that way I know that this pattern right here is for the knit material that's not so stretchy. So let's bring the one that we did on live stream. I'm going to take pictures of it and I'm going to list it. I'm also going to put the snaps on the pants for the pictures as well. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening or your day whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this for the second time, thank you so much. If you watch it or you let it roll, if you let the video roll, that's going to help me with my hours. I'm trying to go over my 4,000 minimum. So, and even after I reach them, it's going to help me a lot too. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, and to comment. That's going to be helping me from now on in my YouTube journey. Have a great one, everybody. Again, as a recap, this was made, this one right here, from McCalls 8531, and we did this one right here, G, with the cap, the skinny sleeves, and the pants with a little bit of wave. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.